Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your girl, Tanya Lady T. And yes, this is another edition of All Aboard. Let's get on this train. I hope everybody's had a wonderful week and weekend. It's Tuesday morning. And yes, I'm back from a beautiful homegoing service that we all celebrated. My young cousin of only 25. I think I said he was 23, but he was 25. And he's gone on to be with the Lord. No more pain. No more feeding tubes. None of that. He can dance now. He can do all those things that he enjoyed doing. And I just tell the Lord thank you. That he is doing well in the bosom of the Most High God in heaven. It was very emotional. It was very surreal. But anyway, we loved on my cousin. That was her only child. I think I mentioned that. So anyway, me and Mom went down there and we came on back. And yesterday my body just needed to recoup from all the traveling. We traveled probably a good 1,000 miles in a 2-day period. But you know, again, as I have spoken about in other videos, when families in crisis and we need one another to lean on, we do what we need to do. We make those sacrifices to be there for one another. But anyway, I wanted to come on this morning. I'm kind of full this morning. I'm full. So I'm going to go a little deep. Y'all, we already know that the atmosphere is charged politically. But I don't want to get in that type of angle. I just want to touch on, there's a radio show that I listen to on Sirius XM. The Urban View, Joe Madison, channel 126. He has raised my level of consciousness as it relates to critical thinking and looking at things with a different perspective, a third eye perspective, a third ear perspective. And he has just really been a teacher. It's the best tuition I have paid for via a radio subscription. The stuff that I have learned, and he's a little racy with his conversation. However, you have to weed through that kind of stuff because he's trying to get that truth to power, that knowledge into you. So anyway, that's just one of those shows that I listen to. But anyway, they were talking about, you know, the separation of church and state and stuff like that. Like I said, I don't want to get all deep into that either. But the debate on yesterday was, the conversation, or one of the questions that was posed was that a senator utilized the scripture in justification to cut off food stamps, to cut off Meals on Wheels, to cut off a lot of different social programs that the government assists people. And what we have to also understand, there's a lot of working poor. There's a lot of people who are on food stamps who actually do work. There are a lot of people who work 2 and 3 jobs, but because of inflation and the cost of living and the cost of goods and services may not be adequate enough that those jobs fulfill every bill, fulfill every expense just to live, just to have the basic necessities. So here it is, as normal, people are always clumped and grouped together because we do have those who abuse the system. That's going to be with us always. You're always going to have people who abuse the system and will take advantage of these type programs, and they are able-bodied people that should be working and don't work. That's of course is a problem too. But for the most part, you've got people who are the working poor. And so again, going back to the senator who made the comment that if a man doesn't work, they should not eat. And that is a biblical scripture. But let's, you know, I'm not a biblical scholar and all that, but I think I'm learned enough in the word to know what context means. And if you go back and look at and study the text, Paul was talking to the Christians of the church because they were leaving their jobs. They were leaving their jobs because once Jesus stepped on the scene, they figured, you know, oh, the end of the world is near. So Paul was saying, look, don't leave your jobs. Don't quit your jobs. Because if you don't work, you don't eat. Even Jesus himself said unto his disciples, listen, the Son of Man doesn't even know when God is going to cause time to step over into eternity. So, and Jesus also let us know the poor will be with us always. So as mankind, we have to help feed. We have to help clothe. Jesus even said, you know, a fox has a hole to go into, a bird has a tree in a nest, but the Son of Man has no place to lay his head. So Jesus himself was, quote unquote, homeless in that sense. So again, not to get all deep into that. And so, you know, if y'all watch me on my second channel, Lady T Sensations, you know, that's why I am saving my change to give to Feeding America. You know, every 6 months, I'm going to save up all my change, go get a money order and send it in. You may have another organization that you may like to give. Look at what's going on in Sudan. So hunger is real. And that's just what I'm talking about today. If you don't work, you don't eat. A scripture being used, in my opinion, taken totally out of context as a justification to not assist those who are in need. I ain't talking about the ones that abuse. We know that's there. But it's so important for us to also recognize that what is real hunger. You know, I woke up this morning and I had a hunger pang in my stomach. And I just laid there because it's been just heavy on my mind about this this hunger thing. And this video is not sponsored by Feeding America, none of that. This is just something that I do, and I'm just speaking on it. I'm sure maybe some of you all have seen the commercial that Tyler Perry, you know, he is the face, if you will, of Feeding America, because they always run his ads. But you know, I woke up this morning and I had that, you know how you wake up and you're hungry, and you know, I thought, you know what, Tanya, yeah, you're hungry, but you don't know what true hunger is. And so I admonish you, if you have extra change, extra income, and I know it's hard out there for everybody, what can we do collectively as a household of faith to give for those who are truly hungry? And I know some of us probably have. We all been there, I think, where we had to pinch pennies and eat bologna sandwiches for a week till we got paid. Oh yeah, I've been there. I've been there. But anyway, it's a beautiful, bright, sunny morning. My daggone car mount broke. I tell you what, them things are so cheap. Is there a parking space up there? Well, I don't know. That's all right. Park here in the back, Tanya. You need to walk. You need exercise. But anyway, again, I love y'all. Glad to be back on North Carolina soil. But your girl got to get it in. Get the grind going. Like I said, it's Tuesday morning. And we got 4 more days to get it done. And we'll be back at the weekend. I'm going to go and see my newest grandbaby this weekend. It's been probably over a month since I've seen her, so looking forward to seeing her and loving on her and all that good stuff. So anyway, I I love y'all. Thank y'all for hanging in there. Thank you for your prayers. I know sometimes I'm not able to respond to comments because I just get so busy. But anyway, I thank y'all for y'all continued support and prayers for me and my family. So anyway, I'll talk to y'all on the next video. God bless, and may the peace of the Lord be with you. Bye-bye.